Hello everyone, it's Allie, and in honor of February, I decided to put together a few different romantic tarot readings that you can purchase from me either in person or I can send them by email. This one that you see in front of me is the True Love tarot spread that I created. I basically took a few different love spreads that I saw online and kind of tailored it and modified it to my own design. So you can see that these are spread out in the lovely shape of a heart. Um, yeah, and I'm using for this demonstration, I'm using the Heart of Fairy Oracle. I just thought it was perfect with the little hearts on the back. And it's a deck that is designed for relationships, so I thought it was perfect. So with this particular True Love spread, you can, like I said, have this one in person. I'm also calling it my Tarot Valentine that you could have delivered to your true love. Surprise them in their email. And what you get is a reading, a little write up with pictures that talks about your relationship compatibility, how compatible you are as a couple, a little bit of personality, what each person brings to the relationship, and what is your true love potential. So, very romantic, very a unique gift that you could send to someone. So, if that sounds interesting to you, send me an email. I would love to put one together for you and your Valentine this month. All right, so let's just get started. Let me just show you the demonstration. This is what you can get out of a True Love tarot reading. So let's flip over a few cards here. So these two cards represent one person in the relationship. Let's do this for a man and a woman in a relationship. So this would be the female in the relationship. So the cards I pulled here are the big behind, so a little cheeky fairy there. And this one is the hidden one. Okay, so what I gather from this partner is that she will pull the other person, him, out of looking at things from black and white perspectives. When he gets stuck in his point of view or can't see things or can't turn around or can't see his way out of things, she'll come along and show him a new perspective, a new way of solving the problem. So there she is looking between her legs. So she's looking at the problem from a different angle. And here, so she's also somebody who is maybe a little bit spontaneous, a little bit weird. So she brings kind of a unique sense of humor to the relationship. This particular fairy here is one who kind of comes out of nowhere, just says things out of left field that are really bizarre or funny, or basically she keeps him on his toes. So she's full of surprises. Yeah, a little bit silly, a little bit spontaneous, and so that's what she brings to the relationship. Okay, let's look at him. What is he bringing? Okay, so the first card here is the Fixer. And the second card is the Lady of Unicorns. Okay, so first the Fixer. Okay, so he is someone who doesn't let problems fester. He is on top of it. He's one who will never go to bed angry. He likes to solve problems. He likes to resolve things, find solutions as soon as possible. Possibly he might be a little bit of a handyman, so handy around the house, but also handy in the relationship, that he doesn't, he doesn't just ignore the problems. He's ready to fix them. Okay, and the Lady of Unicorns. Okay, so the Lady of Unicorns is, she's the Lady of Beliefs. So in terms of his personality and what he can bring to the relationship, is he probably might set the tone for what are the couple's values or ideologies, or he might be there to kind of bring her back to a place where they can if she's got her heads way too up in the clouds, he'll bring her back down, like, okay, remember that um if they're a religious couple, and might be bringing them back to their morality, or their religion. If he's more of an atheist, then he might say, okay, let's look at it from this perspective. This is what is right, or this is what is moral. This can also be a bit of a dreamer. He might be the one who creates visions, and where they can dream together. Might say someday we're going to live like this, or we're going to have this. And so he might be a bit of a inspiring person in the relationship. He's also probably one who encourages belief in oneself. So someone who's encouraging to the other person, so that they believe in themselves and that they are pursuing their dreams and have confidence. He builds confidence in the other person. Okay, so let's flip this card over. Okay, so this card here represents the strengths. What are the strengths of this couple? And the Queen of Bedlam is the queen of the household, the daily grind. The one who, she's the queen of the chores and the housework and the daily responsibilities and the children. And so all the day-to-day stuff. So this is their strength. So as a couple, they're a good team. They divide the housework in a way that everybody's on board, things get done, everyone's happy, that the division of labor is satisfactory to both parties. They're a good team. They work together, they get things done, nothing gets neglected, or it's not one person's responsibility all the time. They work as a team. So that's their strength. And this card represents their weakness. What's their least, their biggest weakness as a couple, I guess. So Lady of the Leprechauns. Okay, so yeah, the leprechauns, they are the guardians of fairy treasures. And with that is that desire to, find the treasure. So this is all about the future and looking at the future and having that future vision and that future goal. So it's possible that this couple maybe doesn't really agree or see eye to eye on what their version of that pot of gold is, the thing that they're working toward together, kind of the end goal. They might have different visions for the future. So that is their weakness in the relationship, is that they have possibly different visions for how their life will play out as a couple. All right. Now this card in the middle, so right in the middle, this is their compatibility card. So this is what keeps them together. This is what's keeping them together as a couple. And we have the Green Man. So this is actually really awesome, because the Green Man is all about virility and growth, and it just indicates that this is a couple who nurtures their unity and their togetherness, and that things grow. And so there's a lot of growth. They kind of have the metaphor of plants here, that this is a well-nourished relationship in all ways. So every time they laugh together, every time they communicate and solve their problems, every time they dream together, every time they kind of tackle the daily chores, and here again is more problem solving. So they really work together, and their relationship has really blossomed and grown, and it has been very fruitful. Okay, and the last card, okay, this is your compatibility. This is your true love potential. And here, this is perfect because we have the lady of the forest. So this is the feminine energy to the green man's masculine. So the masculine strength and her feminine heart and her feeling and her intuition and her, her ability to nurture and heal. So both represent the forest, that element of growth and nurturing and just love. When love is strong, she will be there and you will feel it throughout. So I would say that with these two cards in the center, with their deep roots and their strong branches and leafy greens, this is definitely a well nourished relationship. So a lot of true love potential, a lot of compatibility. So there you go. That is a example of a true love tarot reading or tarot Valentine. Let me know if you want to send one to your true love and surprise them with this unique romantic gesture. I would love to do that for you. You can find me on my website at alisonspokes.ca. I'll have links in the description below the video in the show notes. Or send me an email and I will send you an invoice and we can discuss the terms, where am I sending it to, who am I sending it to, and when would you like it sent? Contact me. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.